Deuteronomy 18:2. V'nachala lo yihye lo b'kerev echav. Adonai hu nachalato ka'asher diber lo. So we continue on here, and we have the direct object fronted in this case, but an inheritance, or we could say an inheritance, it shall not exist for him. Now in this case, I think the third masculine singular pronominal suffix here for him is a reference as a collective singular to that group of the Levitical priests. A inheritance there shall not exist for him, and that for, we would be seeing that lamed as a lamed of advantage. Now, I want to just mention quickly this dechik right here, or the dagesh conjunctivum, as Gesenius calls it. It's just running these two words together very, very closely. That's not a dagesh forte, there's been no assimilation, etc., etc. So, an inheritance there shall not exist for him in the midst of his brothers. And so notice here, kerev is a segulate noun, but I said in the midst of and translated it as a construct. Indeed, notice the conjunctive accent. In the singular, the segulate nouns don't have a different form. Kerev would be in the midst, and kerev would be in the midst of. And that conjunctive accent helps us to see that in the midst of his brothers. Next we get Adonai, hu nachalato. And so look at this. Adonai, pashta, so big break right here. Then we get a conjunctive accent on who. He is his inheritance. There's that third masculine singular pronominal suffix, again, just the same as we saw earlier. The Lord, he is his inheritance. And so here is the verbless clause. He is his inheritance. And this who becomes somewhat emphatic there. The Lord himself is his inheritance. And then lastly, we finish with just as he spoke to him. The verb that we have here, PL, perfect, third masculine singular of the verbal root dalet beit resh. Just as he spoke, he here is the Lord, to him, that group of Levitical priests.